It's nearly Halloween, and to celebrate, we're taking a look at some chilling urban legends. Please note, the following video may contain material which some may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is highly advised. Number 1. The Choking Doberman. As the legend is told, a couple returns to their home in Sydney, Australia one night after having gone out for drinks. When they arrive, they find their Doberman is choking in the lounge. The husband panics, but the wife immediately phones her friend, who happens to be a veterinarian. Her friend agrees to help, and the wife quickly drives their dog to the vet's home. The wife, unable to bear the sight of their beloved pet in agony, returns home to her husband. The two begin to get ready for bed when the wife's friend calls them, frantically telling them to leave the house immediately, and that there's no time to explain. They just need to get out of there, right now. Just as the two open their front door, a few police officers rush inside, while one escorts them out. Before the couple are able to get any answers from the officer, the vet shows up exasperated. "Have they got him?" she asks. "Got who? What's going on?" the wife demands. "I found out what your dog was choking on, and I had to phone the police," the vet explains. "He was choking on a human finger." Moments later, the officers who had gone inside return, only this time they're carrying out a man whose left hand is bleeding profusely. They'd found him passed out in a wardrobe in the spare bedroom. Number 2. The Slit-Mouthed Woman. Kuchisake Una. This tale originated in Nagasaki, Japan in 1979. According to the legend, a woman walks the streets wearing a surgical mask. The woman will ask, "Am I pretty?" If the person should answer no, the woman will kill the unlucky victim with a pair of scissors that she carries with her. If the person should answer yes, she will remove her surgical mask, revealing a mouth that has been sliced from ear to ear. She will then ask, "How about now?" If the person should answer no this time, she slices the victim in half. If the person should answer yes, the woman will slit their mouth in order to make them pretty as well. It's said that this woman was mutilated by her husband, and that she returned as a vengeful spirit. Since then, a similar tale has cropped up in South Korea about a woman wearing a red mask who had been chasing after children. Her mouth, too, was sliced into a wicked grin. Number 3. The Weeping Woman. La Llorona. There was once a beautiful woman, so the legend says, by the name of Maria, who drowned her children in the Mexican River. She had done this as a means of revenge, as her husband had recently left her for a younger woman. When she finally managed to come to her senses, she realized the gravity of her gruesome act, and so she drowned herself as well. Arriving at the gates of heaven, she was challenged as to where her children were and what had become of them. Unable to enter the afterlife, as she was unable to answer, she was forced to wander the earth in a futile search for them. It's said that Maria's spirit haunts the rivers and lakes of Mexico, weeping in despair. It is said that La Llorona will abduct children who wander late at night and drown them, mistaking them for her own children and hoping to take them with her to heaven so that she may finally be free. Some say that anyone who hears the cries of Maria will be marked for death. As she wanders, she cries, "Ay, mis hijos," which translates to, "Oh, my children." Number 4. The Roommate. This legend begins with two girls who share a dorm room at a local college. In the late hours of the night, one of the girls enters the room to gather her things for an overnight stay with her boyfriend. Not wanting to wake her roommate, she decides to keep the light off and only take her essentials. Early the next morning, before the sun has come up, this girl returns to the dorm to find that her roommate has not woken up for her early morning class. She attempts to wake her, but it's no use. She then turns on the light to discover that her roommate is lying in a pool of her own blood. Written on the wall, in the young girl's blood, is the question, "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights?" Number 5. The Dead Dog. It's said that there was a child who would frequently wake up in the middle of the night. In order to calm herself down so that she could return to sleep, she would often hold out her hand for her dog to lick. One night, she wakes up several times to the sound of something dripping, not unlike that of a leaky faucet. She wakes up, puts her hand out, receives a lick, and then drips off to sleep again. In the morning, she enters the bathroom to find what had been dripping and waking her up throughout the night. It was her dead dog, hanging from the curtain rod, its blood dripping into the bathtub. When she returns to the room, she finds a note which reads, "Humans can lick too." Number 6. A drink to die for. An older couple stumble upon a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They purchase a manor just outside of a quiet European town. One night, while staying in the manor with friends and family, they venture into the basement to find an old barrel of wine, perfect for a celebration. While they find that the drink seems perfectly alright, the tap seems to stop dispensing, even though there's clearly more weight to the barrel. The husband removes the lid to find the decomposing remains of a man has blocked the tap. We hope that you've enjoyed our 6 creepy urban legends from around the world. If you did, perhaps you might consider sharing this video with your friends and family. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. We are also on the lookout for creepy, scary, strange, or otherwise interesting stories from people all around the world. If you've got an interesting story, please share it with us in the comments below. You can also share it with us at theimaginarycrowd.com once it's back up and running. Keep safe, and whatever you do, don't look behind you.